Badger. Phew, my dear old fellow. Do come and...
Company.
Oh, dear.
Now, the very next time this happens, I shall be exceedingly angry. Who is it this time, disturbing people on such a night? Speak up.
Oh, Badger, it's me, Rat, and my friend Mole. We've lost our way in the snow. Please let us in.
Why, Ratty, me dear little man, come along in. You must be perished, both of you. Well, I never. Lost in the wild wood and in the snow, and at this time of
Old Mr. Badger, gruff and alarming as he appeared on first acquaintance, was in fact the kindliest and most welcoming of animals. Although he almost never went in search of society, he was always at home to his friends. Whatever their needs, and for as long as they required to stay, his visitors could expect not only comfortable lodgings, but also all the pleasures of a well-loaded table. All he ever wanted in return was the latest news from the river bank.
Every week a new motor car.
Bigger and shinier.
And more expensive.
And more powerful.
With which to terrorise the neighbourhood. And everyone ends in disaster.
His coach house is piled to the roof with wrecked machinery.
He persists in the belief that he's a heaven-born driver.
No respect for the law.
No, it's disgraceful.
And rich as he is, if he goes on like this, he'll finish up bankrupt.
Oh, much, much worse. Oh, my.
So, Badger, I think his friends ought to rally round and make him see sense.
Now, look here. You know, of course, that I can't do anything now. But once the year has turned and the nights are shorter and one wants to be up and doing by sunrise, you know, well then, the three of us will take Toad seriously in hand. Stand no nonsense, bring him back to reason. By force, if need be. We'll make him sensible.
Right you are, Badger. We'll convert the poor unhappy animal.
He'll be the most converted toad that ever was before we've done with him.
I fancy you know something about the creatures of the wild wood.
I do indeed, Mr. Badger.
They're not so bad, really. Live and let live. You'll have no further trouble.
Come along, Mole.
Don't fret, Reddy. I'll show you my boat hole shortcut to the edge of the water.
Mr. Badger.
The hour has come.
What hour, Badger?
Not what hour. Whose hour? Toad's hour, of course. The hour of Toad. I said I would take him in hand as soon as winter was over. Very well. His time has come.
Yes, hooray, I remember. We're going to teach him to be a sensible toad.
This very morning, I happen to know that yet another new and exceptionally powerful motor car will arrive at Toad Hall on approval or return. We must act at once. You two animals will accompany me there instantly. The work of rescue shall be accomplished.
Hello, you fellows! You're just in time! Just in time, I say, for a
Restrain him!
Grab him, Moley.
What are you doing? I say, let's go!
Come on, Toad.
Let go of me! This is an
Back
outrage!
inside.
I shall not go inside! I'm going for a drive!
You won't be wanted today. Mr. Toad has changed his mind.
No! No, Badger! I demand an instant explanation! I haven't changed my mind! Let's go at once! Rat, Mole, don't listen to
This
him!
car is not required, my man.
No!
That is final.
Call the police! They've all got mad! Start the engine! I'm coming with you!
Hold him, Mole.
Quickly!
Toad.
Get off! Ouch!
Get him out of the way, that goes. Come on.
Oh, my car! My beautiful car! Badger, what have you done?
Now, take those ridiculous things off.
Shot! Shot, shot, shot!
Take them off.
Toad.
Oh, no!
We're going to kill you if you struggle.
You knew it must come to this sooner or later, Toad. You've taken no notice of warnings. You've been throwing away your money, getting us animals a bad name with your furious driving. I wanted to say you're sorry and to promise...
No good. He'll say anything.
To promise solemnly that you'll give up your motor cars entirely and forever.
You're so eloquent, dear Badger, and so moving, and so convincing. I faithfully promise that the next time I see a motor car, off I go in it! Poop, poop!
Quick, Molly.
Lock him up!
No, stop it! No, let go of me!
It's going to be a tedious business. I've never seen Toad so determined. However, we shall see it out. He must never be left an instant unguarded. We shall have to take it in turns to be with him till the poison has worked itself out.
Divide the day between us?
I'll go first.
Excellent, Mole. Let's see now.
It's Toad.
How the dickens did...
Why, that unrepentant...
No. Brain against brute force. Ah!
Toad! Toad, return at once!
I say, that's my motor!
Come back here, Toad!
Villain! Scoundrel! I'll have the law on you! You simply won't believe what I have to tell you, my dear fellows. With one bound, I was free from prison. Took a short cruise on a luxury ship and threw 'em out.
And they say they're staying in Toad Hall for good. How long? Because there's a great army of badgers and rats and moles coming up through the paddock tonight, armed to the teeth. Not to mention the death or glory toads.
Good day to you, Toad. Unhappy creature. I have high hopes of you, Mole. Tonight, they're having a banquet for the chief weasel. If the good mole's washerwoman ruse works, the stoats and ferrets would be mainly posted sentinel in the paddock, and not best pleased with the weasels, who will all be eating and drinking in the dining hall. None of them armed, and little suspecting how we shall overpower them.
Pooh! Only 4 of us? And we'd be seen?
My young friend, your father, who was a worthier animal than some, told me things he'd never have dreamt of telling you.
Huh?
There's a secret underground passage,
What?
which leads right up under your butler's pantry. Now, boys, all together.
I should like to say one word about our kind host, Mr.
Let me at him.
Hold hard. Get ready, all of you. The hour has come.
Let me sing you a little song on the subject of Toad. Toady went to pleasuring gaily down the street, money in his pocket.
That's it then, Badger.
Mole, you're the best of fellows. You and old Ratty go outside and send those ferrets and stoats about their business while I have a word with Toad.
Oh, by Jove, Badger. Did you see how I sent that chief weasel flying?
Sit down, Toad. Shortly, you will attend to our immediate needs. And tomorrow, you will give a splendid banquet to celebrate this affair.
Of course! And it'll be the
You
finest...
will immediately make out a guest list and then write invitations to all our friends.
It's all over. Threw down their rifles and fled.
Not all of them. Some stood fast for a bit, and there was stoats fighting with weasels, and there was wrestling and wriggling.
Excellent and deserving animal. How's that guest list coming on for our feast tomorrow?
Oh, bother the guest list. Here's the programme of entertainment. We'll open with a speech by Toad. There'll be other speeches by him later in the evening, of course. Then an address by Toad. The composer, Toad... I say...
Well, I never. It's keeping it. Was in the habit of keeping people way down here. The very next time this happens, I shall be exceedingly angry.
Bother. Oh, blow.